as they were a year ago. But all will be okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all will be okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all will be okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago. Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Hey guys, good morning. How is everybody? Good morning, Shire. Good morning, Shelly and Jilly and Jeff and Goblin. Good morning, Gail and Cringe. Good morning, Polly. Good morning, Texas. Good morning, Anna Lynn. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, What If? How is everybody today? Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Who's cooking? I don't know why my doggy is acting there. Maybe he's okay now. Good morning, Kara. Good morning, Jesse. How is everybody? Does everybody have their coffee? Are we woke up? Are we ready to dish? I believe my mother-in-law is actually doing the turkey. I always do the gravy. She doesn't know how to do the gravy, I guess. So I do the gravy. I'm doing blueberry crunch. I'm doing green bean casserole, candied yams. I might do baked apples. Hi, Annie. Good morning. So ready to be off work. I know today was a day with no school, so I got to sleep in like an extra half hour, 45 minutes maybe. I wanted to go out to eat, but I guess we are cooking. I don't like turkey, but my partner brought one. I love turkey. We usually, when they're on sale at Thanksgiving time, we usually get a few of them. Good morning, PR. Yes, I'm a stuffing girl too, Shire. I love stuffing. But you know what? I'm perfectly content with just Stouffer's. I mean, not Stouffer's. What is it? Yes. Is it Stouffer's? What is it? The one that everybody buys. I can't think. Yes, turkey all year long. Sometimes I'll just make one and we'll just like not do all the fixins and just have have it for sandwiches. Stovetop. Thank you, Shire. I don't know why I was thinking Stouffer's. Good morning, Pickles. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Stovetop. That's what I meant. Yep. Good morning, V. Good morning, Lena. Do you have a lot of family, PR? See, my husband and I both come from divorced families. So for years, we had to go to we have had 4 sets of parents. So we had to go all over on the holidays. But his dad lives farther away now. My dad is passed. So we don't have as many places to go. We're home most holidays now, which I like. Oh no, PR. Can you eat you don't even like the side dishes? Oh, I might make sweet potato casserole. My oldest loves that. Oh no, that stinks, Annie. That's the worst when you're sick on the holidays. Did you say the JOB word, Lena? People actually still do that in this community? No turkey pickles? Why? Oh, you have to season it well, Rachel. Good morning, homegirl. Do you guys think she's gonna come home early? Yeah, Jessica, I love turkey, but yeah, I am definitely a side dish kinda gal. I love my side dishes, unfortunately, all the carbs. You go, Lena. We're not used to that in this community. I think, I think it is an actual job to come on an e-bake, actually. All I know is the hub's smoking the turkey deviled eggs. I need to do those, Texas. Let me write that down. My daughter will do those. That's her favorite. I'll get her to do them. I made okay, so we have a huge blueberry patch at our property, and in the summer, I mean, usually we have people that trespass and will pick all the blueberries and stuff. Well, this year we were on top of it. We were over there like every day picking blueberries. So we have tons and tons of them frozen. So, like a week ago, I found a recipe online and it's like apple crisp, but with blueberries. And instead of just the crisp on top, it has the crisp on the bottom and on the top. So when it comes out of the oven, if you let it cool, you can actually cut it into bars. Um, and that's what I do. I cut it into a bar, but then I nuke it for like, 10, 15 seconds so it kind of warm it. But it turned out so good. So now my mother-in-law wants me to make that again for tomorrow. Aw, V, that stinks. Ugh. I hear you, V. That stinks. Knock on wood. Everybody here seems to be okay right now, so which is actually not the norm since September. You go, Lena. We will give you props. Good morning, cakes. Somebody said we're going to watch it. I don't know if it was in her Q&A or her Let's Bees or what, but somebody said she hinted at wanting to do Christmas now. So now people are talking that yes, whipped cream on top. Oh, you guys, thank you. I have making a list for the grocery store and I forgot all about Cool Whip. It's got to be Cool Whip. All right. So one in the chat if you like Cool Whip, or two in the chat if you like the Ready Whip, like the spray can of whipped cream. I like Cool Whip. I'd find a way to make, you know what, homegirl? To me, that's baking. I'd find a way to mess it up. Is that all you have to do is just buy heavy cream and whip it until it gets like that consistency? See, are you shaming me for buying store-bought whipped cream, Texas? I make it fresh with vanilla. Oh, hold on, it just scrolled on me. With vanilla and powdered sugar. Oh, you guys. I haven't had like a very big appetite, so I'm gonna lose out tomorrow. I know it. All that yummy food, and I won't be able to eat half of it. I don't know why. My stomach lately, I just not as hungry. Oh my gosh, Annalyn, I might have to try it just to tackle it. Yes, right, Jesse? Whipped cream shamers. You whip it on medium, and then when soft peaks form, turn it off or turn it to high until stiff peaks. Takes like 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. I almost always have heavy cream in the house for cooking, so give me a second, guys. My dog's getting on my nerves. I don't know why he's, like, leaning forward. Okay, is he behaving now? I think he might be behaving a little better now. Cheesecake is my kryptonite too. I don't think we're having that tomorrow, thank goodness. I didn't, Ghoul. We can watch that together if you guys want. Yo Mama just gets on my last nerve. He just screams. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet either, B. We can do that. So, does anybody know anything about the Molly Go Lightly thing I was going to cover today? Does anybody know anything about the St. Jude gate from last year and a half ago, maybe? No, I've never even had pumpkin cheesecake, Texas. But you know what? I'm not a huge... I like pumpkin pie. I don't usually like a lot of pumpkin flavored stuff. Oh, well, you'll see, Annie. I'd only watch him if he's covering something like this because I just can't. He's a screamer. I can't. Why would she? I don't. Danny, I have a lot to get done today, so I will mainly be listening in today. But if mods need extra help, please yell my name. I'll come back to my screen. Thank you, V. I know you have a lot to do, I'm sure, because you're cooking for tomorrow. I tried to make a homemade pumpkin pie last year, and it didn't firm up. Costco does all your baking. No, you know what? My in-laws do that a lot too. They buy a lot of their baked goods for holidays. They buy them at Sam's. Oh yeah, they definitely switched over to Pete's. You know what? I kind of feel like that's I don't know. I kind of feel like that's messed up for them to switch over to Pete's. Yeah, my mother-in-law and I kind of split it up, Annie. She does half of the dinner, I do half of the dinner. And then my daughter-in-law usually brings a dish. Mrs. Smith is making my pumpkin pie. Sam's pumpkin pies are huge. Yeah, attendees, which I think is a good thing that all of the Beezers go there. But I think it's kind of weird for the Holy Trinity to be in there and be bugging him about memberships and all that, because I feel like that's a way to stay in her life, you know? Ooh, pumpkin bourbon pecan pie? What? Live chill. I might need to have that recipe. That sounds amazing. That's cool, Annalyn. I didn't realize you were in the Philippines, Annalyn. Oh, really, Jilly? I was in Pete's for a little bit. I saw a few you guys in there. I didn't speak because he has me blocked on Twitter. So I figure if he has me blocked on Twitter, he either has me blocked on YouTube or he would block me on YouTube as soon as he saw me spoke. No, they're not done with her. I don't think so either. I agree. Cool. Yeah, some years my mother-in-law and I kind of split it up, homegirl. Some years she does it at her house, some years I do it here. I think we're just doing it at her house this year. Usually whoever bakes the turkey is the house we go to. Oh, I'm gonna have that sounds amazing, Live Chill Life. Oh my gosh, Kara, right? Give I hate to say this. I hate myself for saying it, but I miss the Natter arc. Like I miss action and drama. I miss just something being interesting for once. It's been so dull. Oh, that's interesting, Annalyn. I didn't know that. I think so too, homegirl, but you know what? It never fails. She always comes out smelling like a rose. It always. It never fails. I don't know how, but she does. Right? See, that's how I feel. You can, live your life without um acting crazy and embarrassing yourself and your loved ones. You can live your life without swearing every other word. You can do all those things and still be an interesting, fun person. You don't have to completely turn your personality off so that you appear to be a classier person, you know? She will come. I totally think that. Yes, tendies. She's getting stoned in her pants. She has, Danny. You know what? There was a good. Let me see. Hold on. I never tweeted out the stream. There was a good tweet. Let me see if I can find it. And it was like comparing Sala to Natter. I think I might have it up. Hold on. Oh, maybe I don't. Ooh, that one's scary. Remind you of anyone when you finally meet her in person and she can't use filters. Ooh, guys, that's scary. Look at this. Look how scary that is. That's creepy. Oh, wait. You couldn't even see it. Hold on. Look. Is that creepy or what? Anyway, there was a tweet. It's not on my screen now, but there was a tweet about comparing the two, Natter and Sala. And so it was like controlling, check, degrading, check. So it was like a list of things that both of them do. Good morning, Jag. Good morning, Moon. Okay, so where I was going, the Molly Golightly thing. So about a year and a half ago, let me know if anybody knows anything about this. There's a channel called the Diane channel. And it was her and two of her friends. One's name is Randy, one's name is Wendy. And they used to do, like, I think it was Friday nights. They used to do Friday nights, like girls' night streams. And when the channel started, Diane had said that she was going to donate all of the money that she made to St. Jude's. So people would, super chat a lot, I don't know if they did like cash apps and stuff, but anyway, they gave a lot because everybody thought that their money was going right to St. Jude. And so it came out that at one point, Diane stopped giving all her proceeds to St. Jude, but didn't tell her audience. So yes, Texas, MFW's old friends. Isn't it funny how the different communities kind of like collide on YouTube? So anyway, it was like a major witch hunt for these three ladies. Diane left YouTube for a while. I was actually really shocked because Wendy and Randy kept fighting. They kept coming on despite all the, harassment and everything that they got. And I will say too, like, they have insisted and Diane has insisted that Randy and Wendy had nothing to do with anything. They didn't know what was going on. The money was going to Diane's YouTube, so she was the one divvying up the money. But I will say too, Diane put a lot back into the community. They did a lot over there for people, like they're doing it even this year. And somebody says in the one stream that they shouldn't be even doing Christmas lists this year, but they do like Christmas lists for families that can't afford Christmas. They did do a lot for the community. But so anyway, the reason it became such a witch hunt is because Diane had blocked Molly, I think on WhatsApp or something. And that's what triggered all of it. And Molly was, hanging around with Tiffany Marie, which I personally do not care for. Never did. There's something about her I don't trust. But anyways, so Molly and Tiffany, her friends basically went on a witch hunt for these ladies. I was reading the chat. So last night, Molly went on to Diane's channel to apologize to Diane and Wendy and Randy for basically leading the charge against them. Because now Molly Golightly has been accused of scamming money. So now she understands what basically she set in motion for those women, right? Because she had to experience it herself. Well, some of these women that are attached to that community have been going hard at Molly, kind of like we did over here, about her, using these kids to make a buck and making, a mockery of these investigations and everything. So they were fuming that Diane let her up on her channel after all that she did in that community. So that became like a blow up. The only one, guys, that I really watch is Randy. I really like Randy. Randy is the one that's showing on the screen with the cowboy hat. I don't know. I really like her. Good morning, Tanya. And so Randy then goes over to this other stream to explain that, she didn't want to talk to Molly, and Diane felt she needed the closure and the apology and blah, 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 blah. And they just went in on Randy. And I felt so bad for her. Okay. So we can skip all over this if you guys want, because I had forgotten about the Yo Mama thing. So we can do that instead, since y'all are up to date on that. And I asked Pete if he missed his roommate, as I said he's doing better. He's doing so much better, Jilly. Yes, Texas. And I feel like that's her, but instead she's getting ambushed, and I hate that. I mean, she was just heartbroken because there were people that, follow her and the other two women, and they were in the stream, being supportive or whatever. And then as soon as that stream ended, they ran over to this other stream that was freaking out on those ladies. And so she was just crushed, that people were being two-faced. So a 1 in the chat if you want to start with Foodie and Sala's vlog from yesterday. A 2 in the chat if you want to go to Yo Mama and Breezy. Okay, Gail. I figure a lot of people probably will be today because getting ready for tomorrow. Good morning, Terry Lynn. Oh, yeah, I couldn't. There are people that I like over there. Like I said, I watch Randy. But there's people I like over there. But yeah, I mean, okay. Here was my thing today. I was thinking, how do people, all right, one was Foodie, right? How do people decide what community they're going to go in on YouTube? Like, people really decide, I want to be part of the drama community? Is that really like a thought? Why would anybody want to be part of the drama community? I don't get it. Yeah, in Texas, it got so bad. Like, Randy's job had been called like 62 times. Their mods were getting threats. People were saying, if you go into their chat, don't come into mine, I'm blocking you, this and that. I mean, it was bad. Her vlog is boring. I agree, Cool. Yeah, I guess so. Texas. I was cracking up because DC was saying DC was saying how, Negs can start a channel anywhere on any platform, and within a week he has 1,000 subs. So when she said that, I looked up his YouTube channel. He's had his YouTube channel for like, at this point, he had it for like 2.5 weeks, and he had like 200 and some subs. So I was like, okay, DC, like, she pushes him so much, and people just don't care for him, I feel like. No, and that's so silly, Sarah, honestly. Good morning, Irma. Okay, so let's do the Foodie. That's what one was, right, guys? One was Foodie. It's only 16 minutes, 44 seconds. There's not going to be a ton to discuss in it because it's super boring. And they go to the mall, and she shows us the mall, but they don't buy a single thing at the mall except for a dessert before they go into the movie. Good morning, Jason. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Good morning, Hannibal. They are. And it's getting worse, Pickles. Yep.
Look at these ships. Wow.
Nice. I'm pretty sure that's a Starbucks, though you guys can only see the light circle, but...
Hello guys. Today is a beautiful day and we're gonna take you with us to a Court Mall. Then
we're gonna go see a horror movie. We're gonna go see Pray for the Devil, and we're gonna bring you with us to see the mall and the movie. Yalla, let's go.
so excited.
Oh.
Yalla.
One of my favorite things about Kuwait are the palm trees. I love them. Hi.
I have to agree
Hello.
with her there. When we
that's
went
her
to
mommy.
Florida, I was in love with the palm trees.
Oh, they have food. Looks like they feed the cats here. That's nice to know. That's a nice yacht.
Yeah.
Really, Pickles? Where on the thing? On this, they made fun of her? Yes, they did say what movie. They went to see Pray for the Devil. Right? And Moon, I was cracking up because he took the first bite. I thought for sure he was going to cut the first bite and feed it to her, which wouldn't any other newlywed man do that? No, he took the first bite. You know that killed her. Yes, Annie. They got dessert before the movie, then they got food at the movie, and then they went to dinner after the movie. Yes, and Annie, of all movies, Pray for the Devil? Like, wouldn't that be totally against everything that she's trying to become? Pray for the Devil is a lovely, non-all-centered masterpiece. Good morning, Bella. Good morning, Amber. They ate a crepe together. That crepe didn't even look good. It looked like a pancake covered in chocolate and vanilla pudding. That's all it looked like to me. The only thing that looked good on that plate was the fruit. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're paying attention to the three men. Hold on. What did Texas say? Three guys sitting outside of some food place. Okay. So we're paying attention to that. And then there is a spot. I don't want to fat shame, but there is a spot where it shows her reflection in a window. And it's pretty shocking, the difference between her and Sala. And you know, like right here, and I think this is beautiful. I would have wanted to stop and watch this because I think it is beautiful. But he's trying to tell her about this fountain and everything. And you know, you can just tell she's like, okay, let's go. Like, I want to sit down. Like, you can just tell she does not care about this fountain.
The fountain's still warming up, by the way.
Oh, really? Are they gonna shoot water out after?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, you know about the dancing fountains?
No. Oh.
Yeah, it's starting now. Slowly. Yeah, see?
Wow. It's really nice. Wow. Cool.
The dancing fountain.
So beautiful.
I don't know. Yeah, Annie, I don't know.
beautiful, guys.
Very
It's-
beautiful.
I don't know who taught him the beautiful. Who taught him that? I want to speak to that person right now because it drives me nuts that he says it a few times in this video. It's definitely something that somebody just taught him. He just learned it in English. I swear.
Cute.
I don't see. Hi,
should go
Diamond
in.
Girl. Now I see.
For kids, by the way.
Good morning, Diamond
Yeah.
Girl.
Look at this amazing view.
Oh, I
nice
see.
out here.
Diamond Girl became a member.
By the way, you made it
Welcome.
nice.
I can't see that on this. Thank you, Diamond Girl. Welcome to Stand Through.
Some
You're
dates.
now a
Yummy.
family.
We're inside of a type of little co-op grocery store inside the mall.
Hi,
So this is
Deb.
what it would look like.
All right, do you guys not have like fresh fish at your grocery stores? I just thought it odd that she like thought that that was different. We have that in our grocery stores here.
Look how many fish here. All coming for the bread.
There's that. Oh, the bread that floated. I want the bread.
Now we're going to the bridge.
All right, and that will connect us to the other part of the mall.
Yeah.
Here we are walking across the bridge.
It's mango.
Clothing store.
Good morning, Hugh.
Dip and dip. Yum, I've never
I
tried
agree,
this.
Rachel.
Yum.
Too many options.
Yum. Whoa.
Check it out.
All right, what do you suggest?
I suggest the crepe with the chocolate and the fruits, which is called dip and dip crepe.
The dip and dip crepe. Yummy. Here it is. Dip and dip crepe. Good choice.
Thank you.
Yum. Let's dig in. Yalla. Delicious.
Right?
Yes,
Cowboy
right now.
does not even look at him remotely the same as she did as with Natter, which is, I mean, Natter was gross, but she doesn't even look at him like she looked at Natter. Good morning, Lillis. Do I have this?
No, right.
Kind of set up. Sorry, guys.
It's like so chocolatey.
So sport, I didn't stand to speed it up. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Jill.
Is it so good?
The fruits with the chocolate with crepe.
Give me that bite.
Perfect.
Well, I was kind of in a bad mood because I don't like malls. We both don't like malls, but then I had chocolate and now I feel better. This mall is huge. We have like an hour and a half before the movie, so we're just going to show you some stores.
Homegirl. Homegirl. and Jerry
Whoever requested the
Bond.
LC Wakiki bees, here you go. LC Wakiki.
The North Face. First time I heard about this.
Why do you need this here? It's hot here.
So, Shauna, she doesn't like malls. That's literally all she talked about before she went to Kuwait. Remember, everyone was telling her how hot it is there. And she was like, yeah, but all the malls have air conditioning. Like she was going to live in the malls. Now she's in a bad mood because she doesn't like the mall. Yes, exactly, PR.
my brand.
Super dry? Super dry.
Most of my clothes from this shop. It's a Japanese style.
I saw on Twitter, and I don't know where it was that she said it, but somebody said that she was talking about Christmas and wanting to do Christmas. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be her way out. Oh, careful, sweetie. And I'm a Middle Eastern immigrant, and for everyone confused about his intentions, I'm happy to share exactly what he's doing. Okay, cowboy, we are listening.
Super dry.
Nice. Bath and Body Works. I see Christmas things.
This Baba Home is like Debenhams or Sephora.
Oh, it's like Sephora.
Yeah. This is Baba. Mix of high brand of makeup and perfumes and ATC.
Nice. Yeah, like Sephora. Or Ulta.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, there's a Sephora here.
I think giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they went there to shop. I think the theater is there. So I think they just kind of went there to kill time before the movie and to lengthen this vlog because they can't go in and show the movie. So I believe like this is all just filler for the vlog. They don't shop really. They just kind of like window shop for a few minutes and that's it. She does say she wants to go back to the mall, but you guys, I kind of feel like they're not doing the stuff that she wants to do. I feel like he's planning all their little escapades and stuff, and it's not necessarily the things she wants to do. I don't know. That's just the feeling I get.
Wow.
It is a cool mall, yeah.
Nice. Five Guys. Here's the movie theater. This is what we're going to see. Pray for the Devil.
Corridor, Zoom, STC. All these beside each other.
Oh, and they're all telecom companies, right? Drums.
Yeah,
People underestimate how desperate younger men are to come west. I've been offered money myself to marry someone. There's no good work for them in Kuwait, Syria, and know exactly what the West offers. Most likely he will come to Canada and bring his entire family over as well. Chantel will be left in the dust. Wow. So it's not as hard to get him into Canada as people are saying, for her to get him to Canada, they have to go through all this immigration process and stuff in Canada. And it's not so easy to get him in there. And, in that, they have to be believable. They have to basically sell it that they're in love and all that. So is that not so? Like, can he just, go to Canada because they're married now?
Yamaha.
well, I love this place.
Yes, you would, eh? Oh, look at.
Oh,
Does that make noise?
let's have a look from inside.
Oh, I thought it would make noise. Darn.
I
This is a
wasn't
nice
sure on that.
piano. Wow. So the gaming store, maybe like Best Buy or GameStop.
Cowboy, can you speak
Burger
his
Holder.
language?
I am myself one.
I'll tell you when we really could have used a translator is on that one from from Natter. I could not understand a word Natter was saying.
Very fancy restaurants.
copper chimney.
Yeah.
Hi, Willie.
Nice.
That's Friday, by the way.
There's TGI Fridays.
Shake Shack.
Oh, and Shake Shack? We have to come back here.
Yeah, I think so.
Turkish?
This one Turkish.
Yum, baklava.
Shukran.
TGI Fridays. We're gonna come back here. And here too. I'm gonna eat all the food.
Shake Shack.
Yeah. Here's the menu. Veal bacon. It's a famous kids store. Mother Care. We don't have that. North America.
Good morning, Vanessa.
Some kind of
Go.
sweets.
Yeah. Ice cream.
Ah, nice. Is this an arcade? Let's play.
Did we miss it?
Yeah, I challenge you to arcade.
Nichols, did we miss it? Do I need to go back? I was watching our chat. Do I need to rewind it a little? His family knows the plan and perhaps even gave him money to help along. This is technically him saying his whole family, saving his whole family in 3 or so years. Wow. Okay, let me go back.
I'm gonna come back here. And here too. I'm gonna eat all the food.
Shake Shack.
Yeah. Here's the menu. Veal bacon. It's a famous kids store. Mother Care. We don't have that. North America.
I feel like I know that name though. I feel like I've seen that name.
Some kind of
Go.
sweets.
Yeah. Ice cream.
Ah, nice. Is this an arcade? Let's
I
play.
feel like I missed it again.
Here's the menu. Veal bacon. It's a famous kids store. Mother Care. We don't have that. North America. Some kind of
Go.
sweets.
Ice cream.
Ah, nice. Is this an arcade? Nice.
That's Friday, by
Is
the
this far enough?
way. Burger Holic.
Burger Holic.
I am myself one. Very fancy restaurants.
Copper chimney.
Yeah.
Willie.
Nice.
Okay, I'll tell you, Willie, what we're looking for. There's a Pickles said there's 3 men that kind of like look at her and laugh or talk about her or whatever. So that's what we're trying to find. Is that part.
There's TGI
Oh,
Fridays.
Shake
Oh, and Shake Shack?
That
We have to
right
come back
there,
here.
Pickles.
Turkish?
This one Turkish.
Yum, baklava.
Shukran.
TGI Fridays. We're gonna come back here. And here too. I'm gonna eat all the food.
Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Hi, Christy.
Here's the menu. Veal bacon. It's a famous kids store. Mother Care. We don't have that. North America.
Edna's been enjoying your channel, huh, Willie?
Some kind of
Go.
sweets.
Yeah. Ice cream.
Ah,
You're
nice.
fine, me.
Is this an arcade? Let's play.
You challenge me?
Yeah, I challenge you to arcade. Zombie attack.
Babe, you challenge a gamer?
You challenge a gamer. Oh, cool. There's a whole car. My favorite Crocs. Crocs store. Oh my gosh. I need to come back for these.
Nuh-uh. What? Wait, what? They said disgusting and spit on you? Wait, what did I miss? Good morning, April. Good morning, Rocky. Oh, that's okay, Rocky. I know that's good morning, Harley. We do have Mother Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I thought I have seen it before. Good morning, Claudine. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. The shot, or no, I saw it. V shared it in Discord. I do have that. I can share it. Yes, she said Crocs was her favorite. Has anybody ever seen her in Crocs? Annie, get out of my head. I was going to say that too. She doesn't seem like she's huffing and puffing as much. She's getting used to the walking. I just hope when she goes home, she continues to do that, continues to walk. Oh my gosh, Rachel, the part about disgusting and spit on you? No arcade for Foodie. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, Willie. Okay.
Zombie attack.
Babe, you challenge a gamer?
Challenge a gamer. Oh, cool. There's a whole car. My favorite Crocs. Crocs store. Oh my gosh. I need to come back for these.
And here's where you can buy pizza, hot dogs, nachos, popcorn, chips.
Yes, we know. Food.
Nice. GameStop.
He ain't no gamer on a mobile phone.
I'll show you store, maybe like Best
Willie.
Buy or GameStop.
Burgerholic.
I am myself one. Very fancy restaurants.
They're right here in this
Copper
table
chimney.
coming up, Willie, on the
Yeah.
right.
Nice.
That's Friday, by the way.
Right here.
There's TGI Fridays. Oh, and Shake Shack? We have to come back here.
Oh, you do hear them
Turkish?
say it in the background.
Yum, baklava. TGI Fridays.
I wonder if Sala heard that. Restream is the software that I'm using. Why? I don't see anything where it said that. I agree, Willie. Could you imagine? Could you imagine hearing somebody say that about you? So those three guys that she walked past and then one like yelled something, you could hear him say it. They're saying that somebody in Monty's comments translated it to disgusting, I spit on you. You can't hear? Do you guys not have volume? Here, I'll go back so you can hear. You do hear the guy like yell something after they walk by. I wonder if Sala heard it. Hi, Emma. Welcome. I'm glad you found us.
So the gaming store, maybe like Best Buy or GameStop.
Burgerholic.
I am myself one. Very fancy restaurants.
Okay, guys.
Copper
As they
chimney.
pass them,
Yeah.
you'll hear the one guy
Nice.
say, like, shout something.
There's TGI Fridays. Oh, and Shake Shack? We have to come back here.
Hey, did you hear?
Turkish? Hi, Pauline.
One Turkish.
Yum, baklava. TGI Fridays. We're gonna come back here. And here too. I'm gonna eat all the food. Yeah. Here's the menu. Veal bacon. The famous kids store. Mother Care. We don't have that. North America.
Really, Shauna?
Some kind of sweets.
Yeah. Ice cream.
Ah, nice. Is this an arcade?
Oh, that could be.
Let's play.
You challenge me?
Yeah, I challenge you to arcade.
Not like
Zombie
she was, Bella. Remember, she couldn't even walk her
Babe,
back
you challenge a gamer?
and then
You
like,
challenge a
walked
gamer.
in the chair, exhausted.
Oh, cool. There's a whole car. My favorite Crocs. Crocs store. Oh my gosh. I need to come back for these.
And here's where you can buy pizza, hot dogs, nachos, popcorn, chips, candy, drinks for the movie.
You can get salty or sweet caramel. Our drinks and our popcorn. Did you get sweet or salty?
Salty.
Salty. Okay. We're gonna share.
Mirinda, Pepsi.
Mirinda's like orange Fanta here. It's called Mirinda. And Pepsi Diet Ice.
For you.
Yes.
Right, Hugh. I agree.
Okay guys, we are so excited to watch the movie. Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Yalla. And let the show begin. Let's go.
Some comfortable seating here while you wait for your feature film to start. IMAX.
He's got a wee belly, so where's his diet? You guys, the amount of control that he has been taking over like her drinks and stuff like that. The one was it in this vlog? The one where they're at somewhere and they're getting pop and he gets a Mountain Dew and she's like, what did you get or whatever? And she's like, oh, Mountain Dew. You know it's killing her. So she asks for the orange pop. She's like, I've had enough Diet Pepsi for a lifetime, because he keeps giving her Diet Pepsi. If you're going to feed her chocolate covered crepes and all that, then the Diet Pepsi is kind of the least of the worries.
All right. I'm going to have to hold my dress.
Through the parking lot of the mall, Colleen.
Thank you.
Welcome, baby.
Good morning, CM. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, CM. It very controlling. Hello, Chantal.
We were super hungry after the movie, so we came to Hardee's. It was the only thing open.
What are you drinking?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
How about you, honey?
I want lots of ice, please. I'll tell you when. Keep it coming. No, more ice.
More?
Yeah, please. I want Mirinda, please. I had enough Diet Pepsi to last me a lifetime tonight.
All right, we're gonna go see if I can
Shukran.
you guys.
Alright guys, we're gonna end the video here. I'm super tired from walking all day. That was a huge mall, but it was such a wonderful day. This is my first time trying Hardee's, and I have to say it was so fresh. Like, I know I say that a lot, but the fast food here, it's like almost made to order or something. The fries were really delicious.
And crunchy.
And crunchy. They were so good. Yeah, there wasn't much open, but at that hour, so... the movie was pretty creepy. I would say I would give it a 7 out of 10. What about you?
I would say 6 out of 10.
Yeah, you liked it a little less than I did. But yeah, it was good overall. So anyway, we're gonna end the video. So thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.
Ma salama, guys.
I can't even find a. Hold on. I was muted, but I was trying to figure out how to get that restream bar off. I think I got it. Okay. I don't want to watch you again. It wasn't that riveting. Okay, so we will move on to what she's poisoning us all with her lies. Hi, Ms. T. Good morning. Ugh, even his intro is loud as heck. He's so loud, guys, and I apologize. This one's he's hard for me to get through.
Shots to the head, like what? Shock what? Like everything daddy, I'm ready, nigga. I told Jenny to blick that nigga. That bitch thought she a whitey, nigga. No,
Yeah, we're watching
that nigga. I'm in the field like I play for the Packers. He a dummy, he play for the Lackers. Are you dumb? I can never beat me. If I don't got my knock on me, I'm a stabber. Bad as she feeding the tone and knocker. Never lacking, they know I move proper. It became for a one-top shotter. Dummy got shot trying to be a boxer. If we spot him, then we got him. Hang out the V, I go down with the knocker. And my Uda go down with the jerky. Think he tough, but that boy ain't imposter. I keep it on me, my mother ain't losing me. She tell me she love me, then she love me not. Fuck on my face with that foolery. ABK with these niggas gon' do to me. That bitch had died. She ain't fooling me. Moving sturdy, these niggas ain't fooling me.
I'm going past this part because it is loud like him.
And it ain't even close. We're back at it again. You already know what we are doing today, ladies and gentlemen. Last time we had Just Breezing on the show. I live in Los Angeles. Please forgive me. The energy out here is out of control. Everybody got a Tesla. Everybody's out here plugging these things in their garage. And I'm telling you, power outages are out of control in Los Angeles. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm back at it again, and I got a UPS system, so we do not have to worry about that again. Now, let me introduce you guys to Just Breezing. Welcome to the show. Hold on, let me bring you up here. Welcome back. This is part 2 of the interview with Just Breezing. How's it going? This is the last time we talked.
Troll Detective has one.
It's been going really well. It's been quiet, which has been nice. So
that's really good. Now, the last time we
Is it this one? I just want to make sure there's not one before that. Okay.
The last thing we talked about was how Ryan Moody proposed to you over the internet.
Oh, she was.
This time he proposed to you. And then you finally gave in and you agreed to get married. Now, how did that go?
This was like a week into our relationship. So I don't remember exactly if we had the conversation. So will you marry me? But it was always when we talked, he would tell me like, can you come over here? Can you hurry up and fly to me so I can put this ring from the blue box on your finger and ask you the most important question of my life? So it was always things like that.
Okay. And so when did you finally agree to saying, okay, after being with him for a week, and then you finally said, you know what, Okay, let's get married.
Probably a few weeks later, and I was down.
Hi, Janet.
Yeah, okay. You're a few weeks. So that's the thing that gets me confused is the part with the Airbnb.
Okay, a 1 in the chat if you want the original version with the chat. 2 in the chat if you want this one, Troll Detectives. Troll Detectives will have less of Yo Mama screaming. Yes, that's true. Yep, he's a little bit biased there. Okay.
Conversation that I think Ryan Moody said that you got an Airbnb close to his home, or you rented out an Airbnb. How did that work?
See, this is what makes me mad, because he made it seem like I was just this person obsessed with him. But like, he had me believing we were going to buy a house together. First, he wanted me to live with his mom and move out there, and me and my child to live with his mother. And I said, no, like, I'm not moving from California to over there. And my child likes the school she goes to, thank you. So he had me believing that I was going to move from the place I was at, because I had a male roommate. And that situation wasn't the best. So I needed to move anyways, but he had me convinced to go stay at an Airbnb, like hurry up and get into an Airbnb because I'm going to fly out there and we're going to be looking at houses to buy.
Okay.
And I don't think he would have let me and his mom hang out alone anyways, because she doesn't know he does
really
YouTube.
That this is who
so he would
like
talk, we would talk back and forth, me and his mom, through him, because like he was so worried that I was going to tell his mom that he did YouTube. So like I don't think he would allow us to hang out anyways. Like he keeps that under lock and key. Like his mom cannot know that.
One of the striking things that you told me was he did threaten another YouTuber to you. And I just wanted to get that information out there so this YouTuber is aware that, you know, this person did threaten him.
Yeah, so his dad knows he does YouTube. It's weird. His mom can't know, but his dad knows. And I guess his dad looks up videos about him. And he found Zachary Michael's video. He called me and he was like, my dad saw, and he called Zachary Michael a not nice name at all, but you know, he saw this pink-haired blankety blank. He saw the video and he was like, I'm gonna effing end him. I'm gonna hurt him. And he actually said the word, but he was like, he lives a few states over from me. He doesn't live far. So it was when he was like also threatening himself though too. So he was just, I don't know.
You got the Airbnb because he told you, hey, I need you to move out. Now he accuses that you were living in with the live-in boyfriend, and while he was sending you food, he was the live-in boyfriend. His name is Luis, I believe.
His name is Juan, but no.
Okay. And that was your live-in boyfriend, and you were kind of like playing him, like you were kind of like with him, and then you were with Ryan Moody at the same time.
Well, I had a relationship with that person over a year ago, and we had ended things, but we also had a place like together. So moving out was just kind of like, okay, we're separated, but we're roommates. And we had been broken up for like a year before I even started talking to Ryan, which he knows that. And I want to say Ryan made it sound like every month he was helping me with food, and he sent me like 2 vegan boxes and an Instacart once. And like, mind you, this is somebody we're engaged. So like, he's making it sound like I bummed money off of him. Like when you're in a relationship or you think you are and you say, hey, I'm kind of hurting right now. Like, can you help me this one time with Instacart? He made it sound like he was just covering all my bills or something. And that's not how it was at all.
Is that the reason why Ryan Moody wanted to like have you move away from your current home at the time? Do you think it was because of jealousy? Like he was thinking like maybe you were hooking up with
Well, see, we had a conversation shortly before I moved to the Airbnb where he was like, you know, I'm kind of worried about our future together. And I was like, why? He's like, you still live with a man, like a man. And he, like, for the next few days made my life to the point, I'm going to say it was hell. And like, I remember looking on my computer day and night trying to find affordable Airbnbs for me and my daughter, like, and my dog.
Yeah. When you got engaged with Ryan Moody and you moved to your Airbnb, and you were waiting for Ryan Moody,
it's exactly like FB, you guys. Literally, she said a week into it, he, you know, started talking about marriage.
message that said, your future bonus daughter says good night and we love you so much. Hoping we can talk to you by next weekend. Thank you for teaching me the things I needed. So when you say your future daughter, you meant to tell that Ryan Moody, hey, this is your bonus. You get me and you get my daughter.
I think people don't realize, like, I realize I play a part in this. My part was like, I should have never got my child involved, or, you know, it's not like they had these long conversations on the phone, but I would talk through them like, oh, Ryan says hi, Ryan says this, and she would say hi back. And he promised us this like future as a family together, you know what I mean? But like, I learned a hard lesson here. No, like, it's not okay, because my daughter, when I went through the breakup, so did my daughter.
You only knew this guy for like 2 weeks on the internet, and you got engaged with him. Do you think that it was like a little bit crazy? Like, you're getting engaged with a guy that you've only known on the internet for 2 weeks, and you're involving your daughter, like this is your bonus daughter, and you never met this man.
It's one of the biggest regrets I have in my life. But my responsibility in this is, ever involving my child in this. And you know, Ryan's good at what he does and playing the part, and I think he studies people for, I truly believe that, but he laid it on thick with me, and like, you know, he promises you all the things you want in your head, and it sounds so great.
Now you do a lot of Chantel Foodie Beauty content.
Yeah.
Reacting to Foodie Beauty's relationships and her walk of life and everything that she does. Now, she had a clap back at you, basically saying like, hey, like, you over here reacting to my life when you over here dating a guy that you only met for 2 weeks, engaged with them, and then throwing your daughter in it. And she always mentions how like she was about to call your daughter was about to call a man that you barely met for 2 weeks, daddy.
Yeah.
Do you think that she is standing on something? Like, she's saying, hey, you're reacting to my life, you're shitting on me every day, but everything's not copacetic in your life. You know what I mean?
I actually made a community post like a while ago saying I felt like the biggest hypocrite once all this stuff came out. Like, I actually apologized in my community post saying like, I was judging your life. Meanwhile, I was going through pretty much the same exact thing. But in that aspect where I was making fun of her for being head over heels when she was with Nader for like 7 days, like, I felt like a hypocrite, and I did apologize for that.
You mentioned to me how Ryan Moody kept you caged in, and basically we talked about how he would keep you around by basically threatening to kill himself or off himself, and then you would get all into the whole
I
babe.
can't help it. I know it's the unpopular opinion, but I feel like I've never been a single mom. I've been blessed that, you know, my husband and I have stayed together through the years, but I cannot imagine being a single mom and having all of that on your shoulders. And this man is promising her things. So I really feel like him, Monty, you know, men like that, they go after vulnerable women. They know who they can prey on. And that's how I feel with this. I feel like she was his prey.
Babe, please don't do that. I'm here for you. And that was like entrapment. And then Ryan Moody clapped back and he said, well, wait a minute. Okay, I did that to her. But then he clapped back and he said, you also did the same things to him. Like, he would be like, okay, I'm gone, I'm out of it. And then you would send up something and show photos of you saying, I'm going to kill myself.
That was an isolated incident. I already talked about it in a video too. Ryan had this thing where he would like punish me literally and like to see how much I would apologize and like to see, like, it would go on for days and days and days. And though that is not his fault, I got to a freaking broken point in my mind where I was honestly wondering, I'm like, this isn't what I got sober for. I got sober to be unhappy. This isn't what I got sober for. Like, my mind just went to a really dark place, and like, I sent that. And at that time, I really felt like I wanted to do something to myself, and thank God I didn't, and I kind of woke up from the fog. But that was an isolated incident, and he never let me forget that. Like, whereas after that, I started going to therapy a lot. And You know, I feel horrible that I thought that way. I feel awful, like, that I even sent that. But can I explain the hell that he put me through over that moment where I genuinely didn't want to be here, versus a week straight after everything came out, him calling me saying, don't hang up, I have a gun to my head, I have a gun to my head, and me saying, do you want me to call the police? No, because then I'll really do it. So one isolated incident, it's okay for 7 days of it?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm truly sorry I did that. Like, I feel, when I'm looking back on it, like, I was so broken, like, in my mind. I was so mentally broken, beat down. It felt like I couldn't do anything right. It was just...
You blocked Ryan Moody from everywhere. You didn't want to talk to Ryan Moody no more. You didn't want to be in a relationship. You didn't want nothing to do.
Somebody asked, Rocky asked, she has just under 9K subs. So do I think she makes enough on YouTube to support herself? No, I don't. Like I said, and I don't see her, she's not live a lot, and that's where she would get like super chats and stuff. So she, you know, she doesn't really have that part of the monetization where she's getting like a ton of super chats and everything. 9K subs is not going to be enough for you to totally live off of YouTube. It's just not. It's not as easy to make money on here as people think. Like I think I told you, and you guys see how many hours that I put in. And last month I made $100. This month was twice that. But that, you know, you can't live on that. So even if she has, say, okay, so she has 4 times as many, so that would be like $800. So yeah, she'd be hurting. She's a single mom. I don't think her YouTube can totally support her and a child.
With Ryan Moody, and he kept trying to get with you and get back with you. Now, Ryan Moody also posted, and he said, well, wait a minute, she also did the same thing. Now, here in a text message, he says, how could I ever have anyone back in my life that acts like this? Hundreds of messages when I simply asked you to stop. And then you replied, so are we over? I mean, this is an obvious text message saying, like, we're done.
Like, that's before Jessica Messica and everything blew up. That's way before.
So I mean, is it the same? I mean, is it the same thing? You broke it off with him and he just kept going, and then he broke it off with you and then you kept going. Like, is it just the same kind of like back and forth?
I never broke things off until the very end, when the Zachary Michael threat happened, when more and more women started coming out about him. Like, I started finding out more. I didn't like what I hear, and then eventually I just stopped answering the calls. So if he's threatening to harm himself, then like I can't help.
People are thinking that she's going to kick him to the curb. He doesn't have a place to go. He doesn't make enough money to support himself. So he's getting a lot of super chats. So I'm sure he is making way more than that $300 a month.
Okay, like, I'm not answering his calls anymore. I sent that way before the whole thing at the end.
Yes, Hugh.
But you have to realize, like, he liked me to beg for him back. Like, there's so many times he would get mad at me and ice me out for 3 days. And then, like, he'd want to see, so you're not even sorry? Like, you're not even going to do this? Like, he liked to see me beg for him back. Our relationship was toxic and effed up. Like, it was effed up.
You said in your video, you said
really
Ryan
agree
Moody
with everybody
Ryan
that's
Moody tried
begging Pete's to do memberships too. I think Pete's should do memberships. He's putting the time in. He's making an effort. And the fact that people are super chatting them means that people are willing to support him, you know. So I think he should do memberships. There's a lot of people asking him to do it, and that would help him tremendously.
to get back. You know, he tried to
contact
your sister, and he kept contacting your sister, and your sister has things that she's dealing with, and she doesn't want to deal with nothing. You know, she doesn't want to deal with the situation with Ryan Moody trying to get in contact with you, because he kept trying to get in contact with you, but you blocked him everywhere. So the best way he can get in contact with you was through your sister. But then Ryan Moody clapped and he said, wait a minute, the only reason why I got to her sister to get to you is because originally you did the same thing by when he blocked you everywhere and all over the universe. You got your sister to contact Ryan Moody, and she hit him with the hello. This is her name, sister. She wants to please call her urgently. No need to text back. Laugh out loud.
What is the date on that? My sister sent that months ago?
She sent that Wednesday, August 31st. When he blocked you everywhere, and you couldn't get in contact with him, so you went through your sister to get in contact with him.
He never actually blocked me anywhere because he would text me. He's not showing all his side. He's showing things. But hold on, I want to address this because this is annoying, and this made my mom and my sister mad too. Mm-hmm. She sent this in August, right? In August.
She sent that in August.
Yeah, my sister sent that in August when me and him were fighting, and she was like, "Do you want me to just ask like for him to call you?" I was like, "Yeah, that's my sister. We're 2 years apart. We're close."
So wait,
okay, hold on, that's 2 months ago. That's 2 months ago. So how does he justify just last week blowing up her phone? So just because she contacted him 2 months ago, he can't get a hold of me when I'm actually talking and on a panel with you, so he blows up her phone? He sent her 12 messages and 3 calls.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was saying it when I saw it, because when I mean, we only heard one side, but then we were asking like, wait a minute, how did he get your sister's contact? And your sister contacted him because he said that he didn't want, he blocked all contact from you, and you went through your sister to get to him. So it's kind of like, why would you go through your sister? You know, if you like, if I'm done with the girl, I don't want her relative or anybody in her family to contact me and be like, yo, she really wants to talk to you, hit her up. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute. I like, you know.
I think when people are getting confused, they think Ryan actually broke up with me. The big fight that caused our whole downfall thing was I couldn't remember his mom's name. He wanted me to send her a birthday package, some jams from Knott's Berry Farm. And I couldn't remember her name. I was at UPS about to ship it. And I literally sent a text saying, hey, what's your mom's name again? Because I always call her Mrs. Moody or like just mom. And he got so offended, so mad, told me like, oh, I'm going through this Madden thing right now. I told you this is going to be a hard time in my life. We need to not talk for a few days. And then I'd hear from him and he would then go a week and all this stuff. And then I ended up finding out about Jessica. But people are thinking he actually broke it off. No. Like, I'm actually the one who finally ended things and said, like, do not call me anymore. I'm blocking you everywhere. So I know it's confusing to everybody.
You came out to Ryan Moody because you heard that people were saying that Ryan Moody was talking about your daughter. Like, he was mentioning your daughter. But was it in any videos or any links, or it was like just some personal conversations that you were having?
I was seeing things in comment sections, actually. So I don't know if he's cleaned them up or not, but I started seeing things. People were telling me specific things in my DMs that like I knew came from him, but like they making things just really horrible. And then I want to say too, he keeps saying in the comment section that me and Jessica were just trying to bum money off of him, which wasn't true. Like, what money? Like, he's being sued. All his money's tied up. Like, he has no money.
That made you fire off. And when you fired off, Ryan Moody fired off, basically hitting up your sister, telling you to stop.
She's not wearing
stop talking about me. Stop mentioning me in your videos. Stop going on these panels and mentioning me and talking about me. You went to the courthouse to file a doxing order on Ryan Moody because Ryan Moody mentioned your daughter in a message.
I was on my way to the courthouse. It was me, my sister, my nephews, my daughter. And my mom called and she's like, you need to go to the police first. And I said, why? And she said, because they're going to ask, did you say anything? Did you file anything? So I went and sat in a police station for hours and hours and hours. My sister, everything, you know, my mom, she ended up meeting us there. Me, my daughter, I showed her videos. I showed her comments. I showed text messages. And basically what she did is documented everything. And she said the next step would be going to Pomona Courthouse and getting a temporary restraining order. If he keeps it up and keeps bothering me and keeps doxing and keeps doing stuff like that. And then if I want to get a permanent, I'd actually have to fly to Maryland to get it. So it's going to be a process. So far, it's been quiet and he's left us alone.
Yeah. This was because he mentioned your daughter in a text message. He mentioned your daughter. So you went out there and you said, he's to the court. he's doxing my daughter, you know, and
showing her. He made a video showing my daughter's name, which nobody knows on my channel. Well, now they do, but I always called her Breezy Jr., you know.
Yeah. And then you went to the police station, and you also, you know, you filed the same thing, the doxing of your, because you the only one that knows your daughter's name, and Ryan Mooney mentioned your daughter's name in a text message.
Yeah, not just in a text message. He showed it in his videos.
Right.
I know stuff about him that like really would get offline, but like to bring up my daughter who's 10, like why did you need to keep her name in that video? Like it's just crazy. He doxed my name once before too when the Jessica stuff came out, and he said that, you know, he apologized to Jennifer because he forgot to break off the relationship. He doxed my name. Nobody knew my name was Jennifer until he did that.
Now, I looked up a lot of the doxing because YouTube and everybody, this whole doxing thing is getting out of control. Now, a first name is not considered doxing. Like if you use a first last name, you're there. If you use somebody's addresses, you're really there.
Not at all.
Okay.
With your daughter though, he only said half of her name. He didn't even say her whole name. Correct?
Which makes it more dangerous. Like, what if somebody tries to her nickname? That yes, he knew that, and that makes it more dangerous. So if my daughter's waiting outside of school,
how can somebody find your daughter with her nickname?
It makes it. First of all, my daughter is now online. People know her name now online. You don't think that that's dangerous that somebody knows?
I will say I can see what her point is. I don't know if it makes it more dangerous, but I think what she's saying is a child is going to trust somebody who uses their nickname because they're going to feel like that person knows them. If they didn't know them, they would, you know, refer to her as her full first name. So I think that's where what she's getting at, but I'm not sure.
A child's nickname, somebody can show up to a school and say, hey, let's say her nickname is Breezy Jr. and that's really her name. Hey, Breezy Jr., I know your mom. Or like, it's just creepy to me. It's weird. And like, I don't know if you have kids, but if you don't want to qualify it as doxing, fine, but it's still morally wrong and it's effed up. Like, nobody knew her name. Why do that?
Okay. So you went to the police station to file this. Okay, you went to the police station to file a doxing on Ryan Moody on saying your daughter's half name. And I looked up what the police was doing that day. You took resources away from the police station.
Are you serious?
I am because I just want to tell you what was going on that day. That day, the police were dealing with off-duty daughter killed in crash near that area. 3-time drunk driver they had to arrest. Another person found dead by heavy rain. They had to find.
Fat Apple.
25 sheriffs and police recruits that morning training were all hit by SUV. All this was going on, the police had to deal with. And then on top of that, you go in and you take police resources away because a guy said your daughter's nickname?
About that, I have text messages on my phone with him talking about hurting himself with guns. He is not a normal person. He threatened Zachary Michael. Like, you don't know the stuff that he's done in his life that I know. So pardon me that he's harassing my sister with a special needs son. Yeah. 12 messages. That's harassment.
But you also did the same thing to him.
I clearly just went and had them document every text he sent me saying he's going to hurt himself. Every text threatening me. Everything else. My sister showed the text messages and the calls. Like, it was important to get that on file because if he doesn't stop bothering us, like, he's a crazy guy who threatens people with guns.
But look at what the police has to do with that day.
I agree.
That the police have to do
with. You're taking time away from my life.
You knew I knew it was coming. Greatest goddamn stream of all time.
Let's go.
You know what? That
I want to see the exit again.
About that, I have text messages on my phone with him talking about hurting himself with guns. He is not a normal person. He threatened Zachary Michael. Like, you don't know the stuff that he's done in his life that I know. So pardon me that he's harassing my sister with a special needs son. Yeah. 12 messages. That's harassment.
But you also did the same thing to him.
I clearly just went and had them document every text he sent me saying he's going to hurt himself, every text threatening me, everything else. My sister showed the text messages and the calls. Like, it was important to get that on file, because if he doesn't stop bothering us, like, he's a crazy guy who threatens people with guns.
But look at what the police has to deal with that day.
Feeling, yep.
That the police have to deal with.
You're taking time away from my life.
You knew I knew it was coming. Greatest goddamn stream of all time.
See, I don't know. Maybe I just have a hard time being I don't know. I always think that Yo Mama's intentions are bad. I just don't. I get a bad feeling from him. And it starts with the screaming, the constant screaming. That's a stretch, Yo-Yo. Yeah, do you want me to go back? I can go back a little bit, Hugh.
I don't know if you have kids, but if you don't want to qualify it as doxing, fine, but it's still morally wrong and it's effed up. Like, nobody knew her name. Why do that?
Okay. So you went to the police station to file this. Okay, you went to the police station to file a doxing on Ryan Moody on saying your daughter's half name. And I looked up what the police was doing that day. You took resources away from the police station.
Are you serious?
I am, because
I
just want to tell you. I just want to tell you.
Yes,
I just want to tell you what was going on.
When she decided to go on his panel, I was like, why on earth, of all the people that you could allow to interview you, why would it be him? I knew that couldn't end well.
That day, the police were dealing with off-duty daughter killed in crash near that area. 3-time drunk driver they had to arrest. Another person found dead by heavy rain they had to find. 25 sheriffs and police recruits that morning training were all hit by SUV. All this was going on, the police had to deal with. And then on top of that, you go in and you take police resources away because a guy said your daughter's nickname?
About that, I have text messages on my phone with him talking about hurting himself with guns. He is not a normal person. He threatened Zachary Michael. Like, you don't know the stuff that he's done in his life that I know. So pardon me that he's harassing my sister with a special needs son. Yeah. 12 messages. That's harassment.
But you also did the same thing to him.
I clearly just went and had them document every text he sent me saying he's going to hurt himself, every text threatening me, everything else. My sister showed the text messages and the calls. Like, it was important to get that on file, because if he doesn't stop bothering us, like, he's a crazy guy who threatens people with guns.
But look at what the police has to deal with that day. That the police have to deal with.
You're taking time away from my life.
You knew I knew it was coming.
Why are you with a guy that is holding guns to his head? Yeah. Yes, V. So when he first started covering this, he started covering it because of Gorlick, but he was getting better views from his Goral World content than he was getting from his Madden content. So yeah, he stayed kind of dabbling in Goral World. But again, I don't understand. Breezy, you have such bad taste in, like, I mean, you need to hone in on your skills of knowing whether people are good or bad. And I don't say that to shame you, because I'm the same way. But of all the people that you could have asked to go on their panel, and you went on Yo Mama's, how did you even expect that would end well? He may not have the reputation that Gorlick or Monty do, but I totally get that vibe from him. He doesn't respect women. I felt like what I was going through was important as well. Instead, she ran away. Yeah. But I just think it's poor taste. I mean, yes, ask the important questions, right? All she had to do was block him and move on. She never seen him or met him and acted a lot like Foodie. I mean, yeah, like I feel like, yeah, he needed to ask, the hard-hitting questions that people have been wanting to know. I don't understand why, like somebody had said earlier, I don't understand why she felt a need to explain all this. People shouldn't be choosing sides in it, really. I personally have no use for Gorlick just because I now know. Hi, hardworking diva. Because I now know how he is towards women. And yeah, I have no use for a man that thinks that we are, disposable and we're toys, that they can play with our emotions and not respect us. And yeah, I have no respect for any man that is like that. But I don't understand her choosing him to go on panel with. I just don't get it. I really feel like if she was going to do this, she should have gone on panel with a woman. Right, Amber Chick. Yeah. There shouldn't be sides just because this is a personal thing. And it's not even like we're real life friends with these people and we have to choose a side, who am I going to stay friends with or what? No. We don't know them. Just like they didn't know each other. I think that they should have left all of this offline by now. They have given us something. Exactly. I agree, Hannibal. None of it should have been online. I'm glad that it came out because I feel like I never had any interaction with Gorlick, but I am glad it came out and it opened people's eyes to who he is. Just the same thing with Monty. I feel the same way. Yes, Hannibal, I agree. I feel bad for her too, V. Like I said, I've never been a single mom, but I totally feel for single moms because, I've been with my husband all these years raising our 3 kids, and it's hard for even a married couple to raise kids. Kids don't come with a handbook. It's a lot of stress, and she's doing it by herself on her own. So I feel like she was very vulnerable and he knew that and he preyed on that. And I feel like that's what a lot of these guys do. Who would have interviewed her? She's not well liked on the internet. She's not. See, I don't get that. I don't know. I don't feel like that with her. I don't. I feel like V said, I feel bad for her. V and I usually think alike about that stuff. I feel bad for her. I feel she was in a vulnerable position and he took advantage of it. I don't dislike Breezy. Do I think Breezy has issues? Yeah, but who of us don't? None of us would be in Goro World if we didn't have issues, right? Exactly, Hugh. Yes, Mrs. G. And like I said, I've never been a single mom, but I can't imagine being a single mom. I have a friend who's a single mom, and her daughter is here every day after school. She gets off the school bus at our house, and she's here till her mom gets off work. Through the years with my kids, we have always helped out, my kids' friends who come from single parent households because it's a lot. And then when you have to work and you have to juggle babysitters and all that, it's a lot to have all that on one person. See, my thing always comes. Hold on. I had the issue of not being able to find sunflower seeds. I fixed that last night. Good plug. Hi, HH. That's why men pick certain women. They know what they can get by with and treat them however. Yeah, and see, that's where my issue comes in. I cannot stand when men they don't think of us as equals, you know? They think that they can control the entire narrative themselves because we're vulnerable and weak. That's how they look at us. No, Hugh, my kids have never had babysitters. I mean, you know, we've left them with my in-laws, but that's it. My in-laws are the only ones that, or like my daughter, my boys would watch her. But no, other than family, I've never hired a babysitter. Yes, her picker is truly bad. Yes, tendies, I did. I wonder whatever happened with that. I know the one girl was suspended. Yeah, women that have sons, please, please raise your boys to respect women. My boys were raised to respect women. They were raised, I don't care if it's 2022. I still am a firm believer that, you know, women should be treated like a flower, you know, that they should be treated delicately. I am old fashioned that way. But I also don't feel like we should be diminished, you know, to nothing the way these guys do. Well, that's nice, Rocky. A lot of places don't have that. I don't even date right now. My kids are too small. I'm not trusting anyone. I get that. I would never survive in the dating world. My husband died when my kids, oh, I'm so sorry, Aunt Janet. Oh, and I was too paranoid of any man who would want to take a single mom and two kids, so stayed single until they went to college. Aw. Hannibal, did you block V? I doubt he did. YouTube has been doing that, V. Whose stream was I in last night and somebody couldn't see someone? YouTube's been doing that, and I don't know why, but they need to get their crap together. He was Rocky? See, then how does he not? Yes, his mother failed him on how to be a good man. Yeah, I don't understand how you could be raised by a single mother and have that kind of outlook. Yes, I agree, Hugh. No, he didn't block you, V. I didn't think he would have. It's just YouTube. I don't know why, but it's been doing that. I've noticed that too. He's gonna go check just to be sure, V, but he said he never blocks anyone. No, you didn't, V. He didn't block you. I'll tell you what, my daughter is like, she's so different from me. She does not have any of that old fashionedness in her whatsoever. She is 10 times stronger at 14 than I even am at my age. It has, Diva. Oh, Annalyn doesn't see Hannibal's messages either. Oh, see, that's how I've always been, you. I believe we're equals, but I also believe like it's just a physical thing. Like men are just stronger than women. Um, I just feel like physically they just are. And like if you take a woman bodybuilder and a man bodybuilder, a woman's body cannot get like a man's can. We're just built differently. Um, so I still feel like men should be gentle with women. Like my boys were raised open to open the woman's car door and all those gentlemanly things. I even would talk to my boys about how like a woman's body is more fragile during intimate times and stuff, and I've talked to them about how to protect her that way, being clean and everything. um I just think moms need to talk to their sons more. Christy can't see Hannibal either. I guess maybe fat apples, for me it's about respect. And yes, I think that needs to go both ways. Um I don't feel like these men like Gorlick and Monty, I don't get the feeling from Yo Mama, to be honest, that they respect women whatsoever. Pickle juice? What, Texas? That's a lot of pickle juice. Do you guys buy those big, like, commercial size pickle jars? Exactly, Diva. No, there's a few that can't see you, Hannibal. Christy can't see you. Anna Lynn can't see you. V can't see you. Right, Emma. No, I agree. I agree, Rocky. We need to be, yeah. Right. And that's it, Diva. It's just a mutual respect. I guess that is my thing. I don't feel like these men respect women. Yes, exactly, Miss T. Yes. I mean, all the props to his wife because it wouldn't. Aw, thank you, Jilly. Right, Rocky. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that she fell for Gorlick's thing, and then of all the people she could have gone on their panel, she chose Yo Mama. Honey, you need to something's wrong with your filter. Like the filter between your ears and your head, there's something misfiring there because if you couldn't see that Yo Mama was not going to be fair, that's a concern. Rocky can't see you either, Hannibal. Oh, Hannibal, are you in Dammit Dani? I bet that's what it is. Are you in Dammit Dani instead of in Dammit Dani? I stream simultaneously to both so that I have my stuff backed up on the other channel because I want to. So guys, it's down at the bottom of the screen. If you haven't followed me on my second channel, please do that because I'm going to do like sniping on that channel. So this one isn't, I bet you that's what it is. I bet he is in. Yeah, that's what it was. He's in Dammit Dani. Okay, now we have it figured out, guys. Oh, thank you, Holly. Yeah, Annalyn, and that one I'm going to start doing like the sniping and stuff like that so I don't have to worry about this channel getting struck. So if you guys could please follow me on that other channel. That way, I have a feeling when Foodie gets back, we're going to be back to, more lives and more train wreck. So I want to have that set up so I can do it over there and I won't have this one in jeopardy. Come back, Hannibal, come back. He was on the wrong bus. Yes, Hugh, it is. I don't know, Diva, but she was talking about hi, Devil's Reject. She was talking about wanting to do Christmas. So I think that's going to be like her out. She's going to want to come home and be with her family for Christmas. I mean, if I'm being totally honest, if you were in another country and they have like all the Christmas stuff out there, even still over there. So that would be hard for me too if I was away from my family. You think, you tell yourself, oh, she said, I've celebrated Christmas with my family for 38 years, which she hasn't. It would be 37 years. But anyway, I'm not going to nitpick. But yeah, I think, seeing the Christmas stuff. Plus, we know she's miserable there. Good morning, Frosty. She's sick of living in a closet. She wants real pop. She wants her wheelchairs. That's true. Right. It'll just be an excuse. But we knew she was going to look for an excuse. We knew she wouldn't stay the 3 months and she was looking for, she'd be looking for a reason. We thought it would be an ER arc, but maybe it'll just be the Christmas thing. Right, exactly, Plug. She literally says, I miss Sam, not even mentioning BBJ until somebody in the chat does. Still not getting the D. She didn't outright say she's coming home early. No, H. She said that she's missing Christmas. Like she wants to do Christmas, which she said, hi, Lisa. She said that she wasn't, that she didn't need to celebrate Christmas with the family, that she spent, Christmas with the family for the past 37 years. But like you guys pointed out, she didn't spend Christmas with her family last year because last year Nads came in between them. And now this year, it's another man coming in between them. Yeah, she had to have a return ticket in order to get her visa, Jessica. So nope, this is not it. She doesn't even look at him. It's not just that he doesn't look at her romantically. She doesn't look at him like she looked at Nader. I don't see love there at all. Maybe love as friendship. Maybe they were becoming friends, spending all this time together. But I don't see a romantic kind of relationship there at all. Right, Hannibal? I know. We're supposed to go visit my son for a week or two, and it's not for another couple months, but I'm already like, how do I leave my puff? Now, our other cat, I don't think she'll care. She's more of a loner. Like she's lovable when she wants to be lovable, but she's okay, I think, if as long as the dogs and Puff are here. But Puff is a mama's girl. She follows me everywhere, so I feel bad. He looks at her with annoyance. And whenever he says something remotely romantic, it sounds so phony and rehearsed. And I thought, well, is that just the language barrier? Is that just because he's saying it in English and that's not his, first language? Good morning, Val. Guys, let me pull up links for you guys' channels. All right, here is plugs. Hi, Nixie. I'm putting in, guys, channels that we support. I'm putting their links in so that you guys can follow them. Look at this. Look at who I'm showing this. He's going to yell at me if he's still here. I refuse to speculate on their relationship because there is so much we aren't seeing off camera. I will speculate on if she is itchy for edibles and fast food. All right, Val is in here. I did see Live Chill. Texas. Who else was in here? PR was in here. Rocky. Hannibal. My mods are usually really, really good about doing this, guys, but Plug is at work. V is working at home on Thanksgiving. And I think this is the last one. If I forgot anybody's channel that's in here, please let me know so I can share it. Otherwise, I think that's the last one. You know what, Blue? Me too. And I think it's because it's not stressful. It's literally just a day to give thanks and be with your family. So I think that I love it too because of that. It's kind of like a relaxing holiday. Yeah, that's what Cowboy was saying, HH. Plug is known for his perfectly round cookies that are all the same size, y'all. And he tortures us with pictures. Ooh, Bella, that sounds so good. Oh, just Jill. I think I might have looked for yours. Hold on. I think I might have looked for yours before and couldn't find it. But there we go. If I click it this way. Oh, look at you. Why would you say that? Here, let me share you. Okay, guys, this is just Jill's. I'll add you to our list. There we go. Well, that's how we all learned, though, Jill. We all had to start somewhere, right? Where is Erwin? Erwin's not in here this morning. Plug. Do you remember the recipe that Erwin told us for peanut butter cookies? Isn't it just 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of peanut butter? There's no egg or anything? My daughter-in-law can bake like crazy, Bella. I am not a baker. I love to cook, but I don't like baking. Oh, that stinks, Diva. I do plan on coming live Thursday morning, guys, for Thanksgiving. And then if I can, I will even come live later that day if I'm able to, because just so that people that, don't have family or are alone for the holiday have somewhere to hang out. A gimbal. I've never heard of a gimbal. I was thinking about looking into a GoPro. Okay, Rocky, you have a great day too. Hi, JB. 1 cup peanut butter, 1 cup sugar, 1 egg. 1 cup PB, 1 cup sugar, and 1 egg. You don't need any flour? I'm thinking I can probably do those without messing those up. I do have a food scale plug. I will. I'll take a picture of my plate. Oh, gimbal is the balance part. Okay, bye, Rocky. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, JB. Yes, I'm going to do that because peanut butter cookies are my husband's favorite. And like I said, I don't like to bake, but that I think I can handle. Gimbals help stabilize the video. Got it off Amazon for around $35. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to the farmer's market this weekend to try it out. Oh, I love farmer's markets. You must be somewhere where it's fairly warm. Ooh, Bella. How do you turn it into ice cream? We have an ice cream maker, actually. Do you use that instead of heavy cream? I'm writing this down, plug. 1 cup sugar equals 200 grams. I even know where my scale is. I can see it right now. I originally bought it for mail when I was selling my crochet, but it's actually a food scale, or it can be used as a food scale. Oh, yuck, plug. Okay, but you only have half a day today, so enjoy your day at work. I hope it's a good one. Cracker toffee crack. Ugh, that sounds really good. Oh, that's awesome. You know what I love, you guys, is flea markets. And it seems like since COVID, there are no flea markets, at least here. Oh, how cool. We have a nice ice cream maker, Bella. I might try that. I didn't use it for food either. Saltines, butter, brown sugar, and chocolate. Oh my. Does anybody do candied yams with the marshmallows on top? See, we don't have any anymore, Hannibal, ever since COVID. I'm going to have to move my scale to the kitchen. I'm not looking forward to going to the grocery store today. Oh, I need to write down I need a cheesecloth. That's the best. Okay, so how do you do yours, Blue? Do you just do brown sugar and butter and then the marshmallows on top? The gingerbread crust sounds so yummy though, Bella. See, I like the stinking jelly cranberry sauce that comes out of the can. I'm silly. I don't like the whole cranberry sauce. Oh, a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg. Okay. And all my kids love it too, B. But I don't think they would like it with the cranberries. All right, I'm writing it down. Alton Brown pumpkin pie. That's probably mine too, Blue. I like just stovetop stuffing stuffed in the bird with a little bit of onion and celery. That's my favorite. Oh my gosh, Jilly, that smells. That sounds yummy. Yeah, Jill, I find once you get, once you get off of them, you don't crave them. But dang, once you start eating them, those cravings are bad. That sounds really good, Jill, doesn't it? Cider? I'll have to tell my mother-in-law that trick. There's never enough stuffing either. Like the bird doesn't hold enough, so we always do it in the bird, and then I give up on making so. How come? I love stovetop stuffing, but we do it in the bird, and then we do another pan separate. Does anybody else sit around on Thanksgiving and look at the ads for Black Friday? That's like our tradition too. We all sit around looking at the ads. right, Blue. Bella. That's usually what we do too, Jilly. Your stovetop never tastes good. Try putting a little bit of salt and pepper in. I always salt and pepper, and then, like I said, we put onion and celery in the cavity of the bird when we stuff the stuffing in there. Oh, really, Jill? See, I will say I've never had, I don't think I've ever had homemade stuffing, to be honest, because we all love stovetop, so no one makes homemade dressing. Really, Blue? And you know what the funny thing is? Shopping is always my biggest anxiety trigger. I just walk into a store and I get anxiety. But for some reason, on Black Friday, when it's so packed and everything, it doesn't bother me. I don't know why. It throws me into that Christmas spirit. Yes, I tried. I lied. I tried making homemade stuffing once, and I didn't like it. See, Bella, I would love to go to somebody's house on Thanksgiving that does Thanksgiving different. Like an Italian house where they have lasagna and stuff. I'd be all about that. I love me some Italian food. Really, Blue? That's my son said they're not going into the stores to shop this year. They're doing everything off of Amazon. Nice, Jill. And my husband, first, God love him, I usually can get him to go with me on Black Friday. And, you know, he's like my security blanket. I don't get as anxious if he's there. You had enchiladas for Christmas last year. Welcome back, Willie. Oh, I love ziti Frosty. I like to do that too, Jill. I really need to start on my holiday crafting. I did start my daughter's, what do you call those? Sleep cap, or I'm going to look it up. Hold on. This is the closest I can find, but it's not teeny tiny like this. See this one over here on the right? It's like that. I'm doing it in red and white stripes, what she wanted, and then a white snowball at the end, but it's not so thin like this one gets. It doesn't get that thin, but she likes to wear it to school, and I made her one last year. And you know what, guys? One of her very best friends she's been around, you know, like forever. And my daughter has been noticing things missing. She went at Halloween time, she went and spent like the last of her birthday money at Dollar Tree to buy Halloween decorations for her room. They ended up coming up missing. And I said to her when it happened, are you sure so-and-so, you know, didn't take them? Because you can't just lose 2 bags of stuff, you know. And then we kind of forgot about it. Then she had $20 that came up missing. She had a baseball cap that her boyfriend had got her, and that came up missing. And then she had a volleyball that came up missing. Well, this friend isn't too bright because she has put pictures on like Snap and stuff with these things in the background. I'm a robot. I've gone all broken and drunk. Okay, let me see. Any better? Am I still a robot? This is me bobbing my head to this music. I can turn the mic up if you need it turned up. Lisa. Okay, thanks guys. Yep, my dog is dancing. I'm jamming over here, Willie. Willie, when are you going to come on stream? Are you going to go live on your channel? Nope, it's just jamming out. What do you guys want to watch? You want to watch? Let's look up Thanksgiving side dishes. Maybe we'll get a new recipe we can make. Have you ever watched this Six Sisters? I've watched them a lot.
You might have noticed that you don't get to see a lot of the sisters. It's because we all kind of live far away from each other. So I thought it would be fun if each sister filmed one of their favorite
I haven't heard you, Willie.
recipes so we can share them with you. But really fast before I jump in, I want to do a quick introduction to my friend Tara from Living on a Dime. Now, I met Tara at a YouTube conference and we just clicked. Now, over on her channel, she's showing you what to do with your Thanksgiving leftovers and teaching you how to make them into delicious meals. All right, guys.
That's what I always say. It amazes me too. Like, we are the only family that drives these kids anywhere. Anytime they ever want to go anywhere, it's always my husband or I that has to drive them. none of the other parents drive them anywhere. And we probably are the poorest out of all the families. It's crazy. But I want my daughter to be able to go do things, you know, go ice skating or roller skating or bowling or, you know, I want her to be able to enjoy her teenage years the way she's supposed to. And apparently the only way that's going to happen is if we do all the driving. What, Lily? I'm confused. Well, I'm on there on Chit Chat too. Oh, okay. I'll have to. If you guys want to watch a Willie video, oh my gosh, we could totally do that, Willie. CV, I don't know. I mean, I feel bad because this is one of her very best friends. But okay, so my daughter was homeschooled until 4th grade. She went back to public school in 4th grade. She's just not a homeschool kind of kid. My boys I homeschooled till they graduated, but she just is a different kid. But so this girl has been around since she went back to school in 4th grade. But they are, and I worried about this from the day I found out I was having a girl. Girls are so catty, and this group of friends that she fell into when she went back to school are so catty, and they fight all the time. And I've told her to steer clear of them, you know, but she hasn't. And now this, so she's upset because, you know, she's the one, well, like I said, we're the ones that do all the driving. So anytime any of the kids want to do something, they contact my daughter because they know that there's going to be a ride one way or both ways. You know, usually it's both ways we end up having to do. And, you know, so she was upset. She's like, because the day that she took the 20, Pip, my daughter, had paid for her and her friend to go ice skating. And again, like, we're the ones that don't have money, and her, you know, her friends' families are better off than us, but my daughter will pay for her friends out of her, you know, allowance or out of her birthday money or whatever. And so she's upset because she's like, you know, I do for her when she doesn't have the money to do it or whatever. And then that's how she gets repaid. So yeah. Oh, girls are so catty, Lisa. Right. And her other friend that's in that same group has stolen clothes from my daughter. Willie, can I put on your channel? No, I didn't, Annalyn. Yeah, see, the thing that floors me, V, is, like I said, she's not even smart about it because she'll take pictures with the stuff in the background or whatever and post it on her Insta, or hi Moody, on her Insta or on her Snap or whatever. And my daughter's like, that's mine. I know, that's so hard, Moody. And okay, I'll get that one. Oh, she said, well, hold on, I have to do Chit Chat 1 because it says it makes no sense if you don't listen to Chit Chat 1. Hold on, I want to turn off the chat.
See, 2:30. 9. Well, right.
Come on.
See,
Right? Me too, Jill.
9.
Yes. I told Edna in one of her lives, I was like, I so want to be a fly on the wall when you and Willie are arguing.
That would help, wouldn't it? There we go. Oh.
Ouch.
What the hell was that? There we go. Oh, no. Put it over here. Well, this is getting well. So far, yes. I've made some topics here. Hello, no, nobody's here, so I'm going to talk to myself. I've made some, no, not topics, topic. Because I thought the last live I did seemed a bit, well, crap, really. I hope you can hear me. I realised there was a lot of shuffling in the last one. I wasn't aware I was doing anything. I could have been buttoning up my cardigan or something. But today, I wanted to hopefully chat about Madonna's face and what's gone on there then. And also why she put camel humps in her buttock area. What's that about? I actually saw a picture of her and I didn't recognize it was her. Actually, I quite like talking to myself. There's nobody to tell me to shut up. I mean, fair play. I know what you're thinking. Who am I to comment on someone's looks when I've covered the camera? But I do know about the Kiwi farmyard, and apparently they've only got to catch a glimpse of an eyebrow before they can track you down, contact the Glasgow Mafia and have your house burnt down. So that is the reason. Because plus it's not a particularly great face anyway to see. You're not missing anything, put it that way. Yes, Madonna's face. I don't know what's gone on. It's like she's shoved everything from the bottom to the top of her head. I realise a lot of that is facelifts.
Yes.
Hang on just one second.
Farmyard. I know, I laughed at that too,
yes.
Willie.
No, I've just fed you. I have just fed you.
I thought she was talking to you.
No, my memory's not quite that bad. I have fed you. No, I've just fed you. I know you're... So it's the cat trying to trick me into feeding her for the 9th time today. I mean, my memory is shit, so I do sometimes feed her more than I should, but she's not catching me out today because I have literally just fed her. She cannot possibly be fed again. She's very elderly. Oh, I've got two likes, but nobody's here. How does that work then? How does that work? Got no idea. Yes, well, there's nobody here to talk to with about Madonna, or whether it's just me who finds her bizarre looking now. I did want to talk about Sir Walter Raleigh, which I know is shocker. What's she doing talking about Sir Walter Raleigh?
Like
What's
a
that got
dog,
to do
Emma.
with life? 1552 to 1618. You know him. He went out and found fags, cigarettes, and potatoes. Came back with them, both the fags and the potatoes, and started up the whole cancer industry. Just 1 second. 1 second again. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. The phone, I have it on vibrate, and it went off. And it just happens to be a particular friend of mine who's having a little bit of domestic issues, so I wanted to take it. Shit! No, it's not on vibrate. No. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, where are you then?
Well, I'm watching the football today. Can you not remember anything? I'm watching. It's the World Cup.
You told me.
I'm watching the football. Well, it's the World Cup.
Yes, I know it's the. Well, I've
You've heard of that. I'm sure
yes,
you've heard of
yes. Thank you. I have heard of that.
The World Cup.
Yes, I know, and you're with Bob. But
well, guess what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Guess what I'm
yes, but you're with Bob. You said you would come back here in order to have your dinner, which I've given to the cat.
During the France match? Do you think I'd come here and have dinner during the France
That's
match?
what you said. That is what you said, Willie.
Bob got some chips.
You said you would come back here in order to have your dinner. I don't particularly want. I don't even.
Bob got some chips.
What do you mean, Bob got some chips?
It's a World Cup. Well, that's my dinner sort of thing.
Yes.
Better than anything I would get at home, if you don't mind me saying so. and the World Cup's on.
You saying so? Plus, also, I don't care whether
Did I say I was coming home during the France match? I'm pretty. I would never have said that.
I don't care whether you come home. I actually never want you to come home again. That's not the issue. The issue is that you said something and then didn't do it. That's the issue there.
Well, I said I would watch the football. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, but the football's on 24/7.
What else? And I'm watching it.
Yeah,
24.
Because
I mean,
Bob's got Sky.
That's right, surely.
Yes.
A wee bit football, you know.
Bob's got Sky.
Well, it's not what
I'll tell you what. Let's hope that you and Bob watch the football, and one of you keels over and dies, and then the next one keels over and dies. How about that?
Well, it's very nice to you. Thank you.
Yes, goodbye. I am arranging divorce proceedings almost immediately. All right.
Well, good luck with that.
Yes. Bye. Bye then, dear. Oh, hello. Sorry. Hello, Harlem. Sorry about that. Hopefully you didn't hear any of that. I think I had it on mute. So I think you should be okay. How are you? I was just arguing with the husband.
This is
I'd completely forgotten his World Cup something or other. World Cup this, World Cup that. I mean, you know, how can anyone keep up? Yes, I don't know. Oh, good. I'm glad you're well. I don't know if you managed to catch the chit chat just before I did this. I'm fine. Thank you very much. I'm fine. I was hoping to chit chat about. Are you a man or a lady? May I ask?
Hi, Ariel.
If that's not too personal, or other man, lady, other. I think it is now. Lady. Ah, good. Yes, I was hoping to chat about Madonna's face. What's happened to her face? Have you seen her? I mean, it's out of a horror film now, isn't it? And I was saying in the previous chit chat, yes, I know I've got my face covered, but I explained that about the Kiwi farmyard people. Where are you from, Harlem? Are you from Harlem, possibly in New York? Or no? No, not. Oh, you are in New York, right? I'm sorry. Did you? I'm sorry if you heard the conversation on the phone. I thought I'd muted it. Besides, there was nobody in here. New York City. I've always wanted to go to New York. Looks lovely. Well, anybody's got to be better than here. Yes, and I was just saying in the other chit chat that she also appears to have. I don't know if you've noticed. What has she done to her bottom? She's got huge, great sort of camel humps going on there, which I thought was very 2006, wasn't it?
That's usually me, Willie.
I'm not really up on the trends, but anyway, she's a very beautiful woman.
Usually
now,
me, Texas, and Gail.
It's just like you gasp and look away when I saw her. Or do you know Madonna? Possibly, possibly you don't know Madonna. I don't know her personally, obviously. And then I was talking about Sir Walter Raleigh. You haven't actually missed anything, Harlem, because I was talking a load of old bollocks, really. Not personally, no, me neither. Wouldn't want to, would you? Wouldn't want to, really. I imagine she's incredibly demanding. Very, very demanding person. Yes, and I forgot it's World Cup football something rubbish today.
So, Willie, did you
also
go home?
Do you know anything about Walter Raleigh? Would you like to know anything about
makes me laugh like
Raleigh?
you
do. Probably not. She is unrecognizable. She is. And she was such a good-looking woman. I don't know why she's done it. You don't? Oh, great. I can just make up shit then about Sir Walter Raleigh and just say, yes, he invented tires and pajamas. Yes, he did those things. No, he brought over fags and potatoes. Fags, cigarettes. Got everyone smoking.
You go home?
And then, of course, it wasn't until a couple of centuries later we realised that smoking was dreadful.
Got home
and potatoes are, well, I personally love potatoes, but apparently you're not allowed to eat carbs anymore. Which I do. I eat them. In fact, I have trouble eating protein. It's so revolting. How are you?
987 years.
Or have I already asked that? I'm not very good at this, Harlem, to be honest. Yes, potatoes are great. I do like them roasted. I don't cook very well.
This is Willie.
Could you give me a minute, Harlem? I just want to double check that the phone conversation I just had with the nightmare stick insect that I live with didn't come on the live, and then I will come back, although I completely understand if you've decided to cycle off somewhere and do something else, but I'll only be a minute because I just want to. It was in the live, was it? That's not going to look very good, is it? Luckily he's incoherent. Could you understand anything he's saying apart from us arguing, obviously? Okay, fair enough, Harlem.
He was
absolutely.
Kicking some back.
It's very nice of you to pop in.
Has anybody? Don't laugh at me. Has anybody ever seen the show Bob Loves Abishola? Come on, somebody has seen it. The nightmare stick insect, Willie. She does sound so lovely, doesn't she, Pickles? Somebody tell me you have seen Bob Loves Abishola. Okay, so every time I hear the name Bob, I have to say it like she says it in Bob Loves Abishola, and she says Bob. So Willie was at Bob's.
Not much, no. Me neither. I don't understand what he's talking about. I will see you another time. I shall carry on talking to myself, which
she goes live
no worries. I enjoy immensely. And have a good day, because I imagine it's still only afternoon. See you next time. Take care. So I was just, yes, so back to Sir Walter Raleigh. Can't remember what I was taught at school by Harlem about Sir Walter. But he put his, I think it was Walter, who put his coat down over the puddle so that the Queen wouldn't have to dirty her shoes. She could step onto his coat, and therefore he became the Queen's favourite. Of course, she was smoking like a chimney by then, and stuffing herself full of potatoes. So she became very fat, very, very fat, with a smoker's cough and sort of nicotine teeth.
Every time I say,
I am actually just making all this up. So I go, no, the potatoes and the fag bits are true, but I have no idea if she ate a lot of potatoes.
You love me.
And I was just thinking, men don't do that anymore, do they? They don't throw their coats down over puddles so that you can walk over their coats.
No.
I mean, the most you get really now is,
although I will say my son
if you've
did
had a
do
nice
that for his wife
passion,
one.
they might
For real.
throw their underpants on over the wet patch so you don't have to sleep in it.
I think it was more
It's a dreadful decline. Of course, prior to Sir Walter Raleigh, in the minstrel poet times, not the chocolates minstrels, the minstrels who play instruments, they didn't even dare touch a lady. They just worshipped her from afar, wrote her poems and got someone to deliver them, and then worshipped her from afar, and then threw themselves off cliffs because they knew that their love would not be requited. And I find that very touching, and more of that should go on, shouldn't it, really? I can't believe absolutely nobody's turned up, apart from dear Harlem, who's now my best friend. I didn't see anything of Chantal.
That hurt.
So I can't really talk about her. Or her, whichever man she's currently with. They all meld into one, really.
Just wait, Cakes. Eventually, Willie will say something
But
nice about
oh no, I can't really talk about that on my own. I can't. Yes, I wonder how. What I'll do. What I'll do is I'll be extra annoying and try again later or tomorrow and see if there are people around. Plus, I should probably try. I mean, I can't edit, but I should try and edit out the phone call because I'm sure it's not interesting to anyone. I'll give that a go. Wish me luck with editing. I've never done editing. I can't even do a video because that requires editing, and that's why I keep having to go live. So yes, I'll just end the stream now and wish me luck. Bye.
Good luck, Edna. I think that was her the last one she did. If you guys want to watch more, we can watch more of them. They're all pretty short. Oh, except for this one, the Benadryl one. That one's a half hour. Good. My job here is done, Willie. Hey, have you checked your emails, Willie? Oh, I'm so sorry, Ghoul. That stinks right before the holidays.
Hey, can you take this picture of me off your sad little channel where nobody subscribed?
Hi, Teresa.
Because you know it's not a picture of me.
I think you might be on either you're behind or I think you might be on top chat. The ones were a long time ago.
Am I live? Am I?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cool. That's not.
Yes, it's Eggy again. I'm sorry to take over this channel. It's just apparently now I have to apologise for calling people with whom Willie associates in chat pig women. Obviously, I didn't mean all women on the internet. There are some extremely beautiful women. They just rarely go into, oh dear, it's hello, Danny. I've just got a little bit to say about you in a little bit. I don't mean all women. It's just that it's rare that extremely beautiful women go into chat rooms, and that's not me talking. That's science. That's your actual science. There it is.
Right back,
you'll be interested to know, Danny, that I had a peek in Willie's shed just through the window, so I'm not allowed in. And there's a screenshot of you that he's printed out and framed. And as he doesn't know how to screenshot, I don't know how that's happened. I mean, I've got nothing against you at all. I'm sure you're very charming, but he literally ripped down my picture of Tom Jones from the fridge and burnt it with his sister's fence, which is a completely different thing. Anyway, I'm just, I don't mean all women in chat are pig women. There are some pig women. I mean, I'm not going to point fingers, but their names begin with C and end in L. Willie is going to record. It's just he can't find the record button, and I've told him that YouTube doesn't acknowledge the Scottish dialect as speech. So, because he's an idiot. Anyway, it was just to say it's very nice to see. I'm sure you're lovely, Dammit Dani. He has a dreadful crush on you. He goes about talking about you. In fact, I'm quite sick of you, actually. Goes about talking about you all the time. And about how kind you are, and you blah 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 blah. It's a bit of a drag, to be honest. But he will be uploading. It's just I haven't told him which button to press. Anyway, take care, and I'm sure you're not a pig woman.
I'm back. I know, Lynn. I was in that chat. But now Edna and I are friends because, well, for one, I'm the only one that's ever in her chats. I shouldn't say that. Gail comes in, Texas comes in.
Hello, it's Eggy again. I'm sorry if it's getting really boring for you, but I'm quite enjoying pissing off Willie. To be honest, he's absolutely furious that I'm speaking. So I wondered if over the years have been together many years, too many years. Willie has always left me these very bizarre they're not really love notes. They're more just messages, even from the beginning. They were odd. I mean, the one he's left today is, dear, I'm just reading it now because he's gone out. Dear Edna, although obviously I've changed the name, you make my brain hurt. I sometimes wish you were never born. Can we have fish and chips for our tea tonight? Which, I mean, yes. If you'd like to hear any more of Willie's love notes,
Willie,
do let me know. If, on the other hand, you're absolutely bored to death and you find this revolting, you wish I'd go away and die, feel free to say that as well. Thank you.
Oh, crap. Oh, good. That didn't do it.
Oh, hello. Yes, it's Eggy again, Eggy Toast. I found that in the last couple of lives, words get cut out. I did say Eggy Toast in the last live, and it actually came out as just Eggy Tz.
Eggy Tz.
And then I did, I think, say Willie's full name. Luckily, that did cut out. Because I don't
plot twist. I've known Willie forever.
Or as they say now, dox him. I did keep Willie's notes because it may just be a personal thing, but I find them very funny. I think he's heartfelt when he writes them, or very, very angry. And other people probably won't find them funny, but this is one of the first ones I got.
Oh my goodness.
From him. I didn't really know him. And it was, dearest Edna, I obviously changed the name to Edna. I know many men are after you, open brackets, George from the pub, close brackets. I know I am much older than you, open brackets. Did you know George is deaf in one ear and is not a vegetarian? Close brackets. You are small. And I am tall. Love doesn't care for these things. Will you go out with me? I have a shed. Still on about the bloody shed, just constantly. And then I found one that was recent, actually.
Right, Jilly, my husband always says, he's always like, nobody else would be able to put up with the two of us because, we like joke like that back and forth. He's like, if anybody heard us talk like this to each other, they'd think we were being serious.
Which may be lost on Americans, because we have a certain cereal here, I'm not sure you have that there, which is a Weetabix. It is basically just wheat, and you pour on hot or cold milk and add sugar, and it's shaped like a sponge. And one of the notes that was in the still in the kitchen drawer, which is from about 20 years ago, and he's written to me, we've run out of kitchen towel, so I've put a Weetabix on the floor to soak up the milk you spilt. Your husband. I mean, that's pretty formal. Just, he could have just wiped that.
I keep picturing one of our
couldn't he? But
huge,
no.
like shredded wheat.
All right then.
Down on the floor.
I hope you're all having a nice evening. It's 7 o'clock here. Well, actually, no. I hope some of you aren't, because I don't actually like some of you. Again, I'm not going through the whole pig woman thing. Cheerio.
Okay, here again is the link for Willie's channel, Willie and Edna's channel. and an organic sponge. Clever. I was like, so kind of like our shredded wheat. And she said, yeah. But you know the shredded wheats that you can get, the big ones? That's what I picture him putting down on the floor to sop up the milk. All right, guys, I am going to end it here for now. Willie, it's not yours. It is yours. See, you need to just take it over, Willie. After I end, I think you should go live. Everybody, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Willie should go live after this. Right, Reaper. You are small. I am tall. I have a shed. That is going to, I am going to adopt that phrase. I have a shed. Whatever you want to say, Willie. You know, everybody that's in here is going to scurry over to your live. We'll keep you in conversation. You too, Pickles. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, do that. Cuss us all out. Willie, I really think you should do it. No, you don't. You love us. Liar. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. I will see you tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel. Love y'all. Thank you, mods. Thank you, members. Thank you, subscribers. See you tomorrow. Bye.
I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.